Hi guys, welcome to When the Cows Come Home.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Hope. And we're going to be talking about no regrets and loving life in your 20s. But first, we're going to start our podcast with a fun question of what is God doing in your life?
And I like this question because it's like a kind of accountability, and it makes you like aware, like, because it's easy to walk through life and be like, I have no idea what God's doing. Like, I have done that quite a bit where like I'm sure he's doing something, but who knows what it is. But like asking like, what? Like, am I like actively noticing anything God's doing? Yeah. Like, that's good.
It's a good question that, like, if you want to, we're gonna be super YouTuber and be like, you want to put your thoughts in your, like, put your answer to the question in the comments. Put your answer to the question in the comments. No, you don't have to, but if you want to, comment, DM, I don't really care. We're just
I'll probably read it.
I would read it. If you put it in the comments, I'll read it.
I would read it. I mean, there's
nobody
following
us. Also,
actually,
if you have prayer requests, totally put them down or DM us. We would love to pray for you guys.
Yeah, don't put anything creepy though. Because if you
don't be creepy to us,
if
but like, if you have a legit prayer request,
I'll block you if you're weird.
Okay. I just think she's a more harsh one and the more gentle one. Not harsh, but like,
actually, we reverse depending on the situation.
That's true. When it comes, okay, whatever.
I don't know how we got there so fast.
All right, so
we are so good at tangents.
Our question.
What is the tangent?
When the cows come home, until we stop talking. So the question: what's God doing in my life? He's teaching me gratitude.
Oh, that's a good
rest, one. And enjoyment and growth in the quiet.
In the quiet. What's the hardest part of that?
Quiet. I'm a very go-go person. I graduated high school early. I was a children's pastor by the time I was 20. Like, I've always been a go person.
You're very ambitious. You're very much like, we need to get this thing
I need to be doing something constantly and being on a normal life routine and just like having off days, but also like not feeling like I'm failing by doing nothing. It's a learning curve. It's something to learn on. And it's also like, okay, well, you have this time now, work on yourself in the quiet, while also being okay with doing nothing and not working on yourself and not doing something, but also live life. And so we'll go into living life soon of what I'm kind of on the journey of loving, like striving to live life and just have fun and enjoy my 20s. But in that, I still have times where I'm quiet and I'm resting and I'm learning to, working through Bible studies and keeping up with, all that stuff that I love and I never want to let go of, while still world and Bible, keeping that balance and everything. So
having like a life versus having a ministry.
Truthfully, is having a life and not being ran by ministry.
Yeah.
Doing ministry without being ran by it.
Yeah.
That could be a whole podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Katie, your turn.
Okay, so what is God doing in my life? To be honest, I feel like I kind of similar to you, but different. I kind of feel like God's doing like a mini like overhaul of just all the things that I need. Like, there's a lot I need to work on.
Reset.
Kind of like a reset. I got out of that 9-month discipleship program and I came home and I honestly had like a really great restful summer. Some things happened that were not so restful that summer towards the end. Very stressful.
That can be another podcast.
That can be a whole nother podcast, actually.
Fire.
Yeah, fire. Which is fine. I ended up getting another job after that, and it's a great job, but for quite a bit it kind of like it ran my life. Like, I didn't go see friends afterwards. Like, I didn't have friends. I basically jumped straight from like ministry go to like work, like go because I was just so used to doing things. Like, I needed to like constantly be working in order to just function. So for me, I'm learning rest but different. Like, I'm learning how to rest but not necessarily like I'm trying to balance.
You're learning to rest and live.
Yeah, rest and live. I'm learning how to like balance. Okay, I sit still for now and then I go out and I have fun. Like, I basically, I know how to work and I know how to sleep. I kind of forget how to have fun.
So, which actually really great segue.
Really great.
We'll have a little praise break for how like on time and organized God is. Because we were just talking about the question. That's what we're going to talk about. And like, I don't know. We were talking. We went to coffee before this. Just
we did
as a normal, hangout. And we were having a whole long conversation about something. And I like opened my like Bible study book, and I was like exactly what we were talking about. And I was like, "Thank you, Jesus!" Like
it was rude, actually.
It was in a great. But it's like in my head, I'm like, let's give God praise for this. That he put his like he puts everything to the details. Yes, one after another.
Even the tiniest
He
details.
put every page in the Bible.
I respond a little sassily. I am grateful. I do want to clarify.
Okay.
My sass is out of love.
So we'll go into what the topic is living with no regrets. I think regret is something that I've always thought about, the fact that I don't want to live with regret. And if it's not something that's breaking the 10 Commandments, there's no reason to regret it, because you cannot go back and change it. So why regret it?
Yes.
That's there's more theological to that. That is a really baseline concept of like, why regret life if you can't change it.
When it comes to regret, I am also someone who always tends to look back. You're like, okay, what could I change? What could I fix? How can I do better? Which, how can I do better is a good question, but if you constantly live thinking I could have done better, that's how you...
I could have done better is where you get hurt.
That's where you get hurt. Like, that's
how can I do
what
better
I'm trying
is
to
always
avoid.
Good. But again, in all things, you need moderation. Going back to our rest concept of rest in life and all this in work, it's like moderation. My mom talks about this a lot, of like moderation is like the number one like concept, and she's a big health guru, like in health and all that kind of stuff, like moderation and rest and what you're doing, and it's a big deal. And food, and like, okay, you're gonna have some candy here, but also like, like, let's eat some vegetables, let's have some moderation in your meal,
let's have some protein,
let's have moderation and not just eat sweets, but like, let's have moderation. So I think in all areas moderation is really important. And so that and so like our living is doing fun things. Like yesterday we took,
oh my gosh,
it was other
so
roommate,
much fun. We took
we all were off, which is never happens
on the same day.
The three of us work 3 different jobs, very different jobs, and very different time schedules. Like, the concept that we were all off at one time is impressive. And so we were all off, and we were just chilling in the house, taking it slow. It was like my first off day in a couple days.
It was like 1 when we just made our
decision.
It was
12.
Because we were originally just going to wake up and get coffee. Like,
we were going to go get coffee.
Kind of what we did today is what the original plan was.
No podcast. We didn't have the concept.
Yeah, this wasn't in that.
This had been talked about years ago, and then we've been joked about it ever since. And then we talked about it last night and decided just to do it.
Yeah, we were like, wait a minute. Like, we actually could. Like, if we felt like it.
Yeah. So
you even brought the mics.
Yeah. Well, I found the mics last night.
Oh.
So we ended up like hanging out. We're chit chatting with a roommate. Her sister was with us. Her little sister. And we're chit chatting about when me and her went to Idaho like a week and 2 days ago.
Yeah,
because I have a dream of traveling the U.S. and visiting all 50 states. I have countries I want to go to. I have a long list of dreams I want to do, and with a lot of family things that's gone on, I'm tired of waiting. I had a dream that since I was a little kid, my aunt told me she was going to take me to
your aunt, who's like really important.
She was a really big part of my life. She told me when I turned 16, she was going to take me to Paris. It was like both of my siblings, when we got turned 16 or 17, she was going to take us on these big old trips. And she passed away when I was 14. No, I was 15. I was 15 when she passed away. And so right before I was able to go on that trip, and then COVID hit directly, like months after that happened. And so all of those dreams kind of got put on hold. And then I went to school, and I doing life and just becoming an adult, and adulting kind of gets in the way. And so it's like, and then my mom has gone through some health issues, and so it's like I'm tired of waiting for the one day. And so I'm like, why not live now? You know what I mean? Like, if something happens to family, if something happens, and again, I can't go, you know what I mean? We waited years because I need to be old enough to go to Paris with my aunt. But like, what if we would have went when it began a concept? You know what I mean? What if we didn't wait? I wouldn't have, and maybe regrets that we didn't get to go. You know what I mean? There's not regret because it was in the future, and just, life happens and cancer sucks.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to be in the future being like, have kids and be like, I can't go. Yeah. I will take my kids traveling. Don't quote that. But like, I didn't get to go, as a single, 20-year-old. So I'm learning to long story short, that goes deep into what we're talking about, but like, I wanted to travel all 50 states. I'm living in Washington for the summer because, again, I'm on this living life journey.
It's crazy how you've lived in Florida and you've lived in Washington. Like,
yeah. Oh, that's so funny. I tell you. Yeah. So as a kid, I lived on East Coast, South, because my dad was in the military.
I'm just showing her what the Northwest is like.
So I hadn't been in the Northwest, so I went to
the PNW.
Ministry. My discipleship. So I went to our discipleship program we were all in.
It's so nice.
And I've now been all over, and so I'm trying to get all the states touching Washington. So Idaho, Montana, it's not touching, but it's close enough. Oregon, all these states I haven't caught. And so we were like, let's go. I got off of work. We literally went after work. We went, grabbed coffee at a little Kilo pastry shop, went walking around, went shopping, was touristy. Yeah. So we were chit-chatting about that with a friend or with our roommate. And we're like, let's go. Why not?
And she had actually just gone to Coeur d'Alene with her boyfriend. Yeah. She's like, I want to go to the lake. I really want to go to the lake today, guys.
Had you been saying that?
Yeah, she'd been saying that all morning.
I did not know that.
You were asleep, but
it was way more spontaneous in my head.
Let's go to the lake. Let's go to the lake. It was for Becca. Becca's never done anything spontaneous in her life.
So her sister is like a lot younger sister, and so like
she's a little. She's
been in. I call her siblings working, have been to school, so it's like kind of by herself.
She's like the youngest child who's almost an only child, but not quite. So she's like,
yeah, because everybody's busy and has their own lives, and so she's still pretty young. So we just up and went. So her sister was with us. We all within 45
she was awestruck. She was like, we can just leave.
So like at 12 o'clock,
we can just go on a road trip.
By 1 o'clock, we were on the road,
and it's like
now Idaho is only 45 minutes from
Idaho is not far away. Like, I don't know why we act like, oh my gosh, Idaho.
Idaho
is like,
but it's like a commitment. Like,
it is a commitment for like the rest of the day. Like, you can do it on a day off.
Yeah, like it's a commitment to spend the whole day up there, but it's like not like, oh my gosh, I need to prep days in advance. Now, granted, I've done things that I should prep days in advance on Spur, because also last week, maybe even exactly a week ago, we go tomorrow. I went to Canada by myself. It was Thursday because you were at work.
To be honest, all you did was hike, though.
But I went to Canada.
I couldn't have done it because I'd be too scared. I'd be like,
I almost got too scared, and she came in my room and was like, why are you not at Canada? Because I told her I was going to be there.
Yeah, she told me I was spending the night at my grandma's. I was helping with something, and she called me. No, you'd come over, and she was helping me, and we were talking.
The tea party.
Yeah, we had a tea party for my grandma.
This is
kind of fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, she
I told her I was gonna be gone by the time she got home.
Yes, and my other roommate was supposed to be gone too. So I was driving home, and I was like, I'm gonna have the house to myself. I was actually kind of sad about it. I was like, oh.
And then there we are, both home.
Both of them.
And she's like, why aren't you in Canada? And I was like, I'm scared because I was scared of Border Patrol. So I did it, and
well, actually, I told you because I was like, if you get too scared to go to Canada, it's valid.
Stop at this other little town, which I never really understood where this town was.
Colville is so cute.
I think I saw it on the way back, but on the way there, I was like,
they have some neat thrift stores. I don't know if I
almost went into actually. I actually almost dropped into a thrift store, but then I was tired. It was like 5 o'clock too.
Thrift stores up there.
But more of the story, we went and had a phenomenal day in Idaho. Yeah, we went swimming, hiking.
We're just going back and forth between these two events too.
Yeah, so basically, we've done a lot in the last week and a half,
like
of having fun. And I think we touched on a topic a minute ago about like we're doing the tea party and we're doing all these things. It's like I think it's in our moment we have to make these intentional decisions to spontaneously do stuff and be willing,
because there's not
to have spontaneous
much time left for like at least for me, because I'm going back to school. Yeah, where like and
I won't be here very long.
Yeah, my time is going to be taken up.
Yeah, but in those moments, like for people watching.
Yeah.
And like in those moments, those are the decisions that we need to choose to like, okay, I have half a day.
What can I do with that?
What can I do? Like, cause like there's so many days that I spent like, one day I want to travel the world. One day I want to go to Canada. One day I want to go see the
pushing it off. Like one day, and
that's when I'm so over. Like, I could get heated over how over I am one day.
Like, maybe.
And I'm at a point I'm like, I don't want to lay in bed and watch a TV show. No. There is time and a place for that.
Oh, yes.
There's a time where you've worked and you've traveled. Like, Katie loves, like, no, not loves. last week I would get home from work and I would go home and take a nap because I would be exhausted. And I was like, why am I so tired? But I've been working for 5 days straight. Oh, no.
Of course you're tired.
I had a 5-day stint, and it was like the last day of my 5 days, like day before the last day of my 5-day stint. But in between that, on my 1 day off, I had gone to Canada from like 9 a.m. to like 7 p.m.
You're obviously gonna take a nap.
And so on my off time of my day, I'm gonna take a nap and maybe watch a show. But also today on my off day, I got off work. We went to coffee. We did this podcast. Like, there's days you're gonna rest, and there's gonna be your Sabbath day where you're like, okay, I'm not really doing much traveling. Yesterday was my Sabbath day, and we went to Idaho, but it was restful.
That was like a restful, like
yes, I may be a little more extra tired because I went and did something, and
I enjoyed my life.
Exactly. Like there's rest in other ways than sleeping and being on your phone, because truthfully, that's not that restful.
No, actually, I think my phone makes it not rest.
I don't know. But what do you want to leave them with?
I don't know.
Like what?
Let me think. Like,
what is your quote? Would you have a quote of this podcast? Or would you wrap it up? A wrap it up thought.
I don't know. I guess kind of just like enjoy what you've got.
Enjoy what you've got. Don't. If you have a thing you keep saying one day, how can you make that happen today? Like
be aware of the fact that
like
there's
books.
like more to life.
Want to write a book? I can help you do that.
It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be done.
We are working on her dream book.
Oh, actually, you know what? That reminds me. So I do art sometimes. It's just like stress relief. But a lot of the times when it comes to art, if you focus too hard on making it perfect, you will never create. You won't create anything. Yeah. You truly have to just make something exist, and then we can work on perfecting it later. But you have to start where you're at, even if it just blatantly sucks, and you have to work up from blatantly sucking. So, I mean, that's everything. That's
living
art.
Life
that's your book. That's your job.
That's your adventures. That's your traveling the world, and like, especially for the people in the U.S. or even
basically being 20.
Even in freaking Europe, like a country is not that far from you. Like,
that is wild too.
Get a passport and drive 2 hours. And
there's no way they're not. Like, I can't imagine living in Europe and not having been to another country.
Here's the thing.
Like, here it's
get a passport, get a driver's license, get a friend who has a driver's license, drive 2 hours, and you
take a train. Trains exist in the U.S. By the way,
like, if you want to do something, just do it. That's
like, drive to the town next to your town and get a different coffee shop.
Yeah. See,
insane.
And you can, like, grab a friend and go to a coffee shop and just chat when you're supposed to be doing Bible study. Like, try to do Bible study, and obviously take, like, at least 20, 30 minutes.
We got a solid 15 verses in, guys.
Yeah, we did. I got my Bible study book done. Like, and we did it, but we also
actually finished my chapter.
I'm so glad for you.
Oh.
I was doing my, whatever. Yeah. I got what I wanted to get done. So I got, but also we had fun chatting, and we had coffee, and
I'm like, are we talking to each other, ourselves, or the viewer right now?
I don't know. I'm talking to you in the camera.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah.
Let's get going.
I hope you really like this podcast. We don't have real advice. Well, you can take our advice, but also we're not experts.
Like, at this point, it's just kind of like experience. Like, this is
your older sister talking.
You know what? Yeah.
We're your older sister.
If you're 13, we are your older sister.
Actually, you could be like literally like 20 and we could be your older sister.
Yeah.
But like, I'm only 21. Just understand that.
Yeah. But there is a bit of an age limit.
An 18-year-old.
I'm fighting. Actually, I'm 25. Or 24. I'm almost.
You're my technically an older sister. Yeah. But like, here's the thing.
Older sister is what I do best.
I think an older person than us could take this advice if they wanted to. If they want to just live life.
Yeah, because you can learn from people younger,
27-year-old, 30-year-old.
Just like I can learn.
Hey, do it with your kids. Take the kids along. I love kids.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Don't keep your kids in the house.
Well, we're gonna keep talking until the cows come home. So we're
actually not done talking, so we have to get off.
Yeah. So it's been 20 minutes, and I'm totally got this. And
we're gonna have to edit that. Okay.
Nope. I'm just gonna post it. I will see you on YouTube.
Bye, guys.
Bye.